What's up, everybody? It's Joey with Big Girls Garage, and today we're going to be installing some LED headlights and LED taillights to see if it's worth upgrading your vehicle's lights to LEDs. We'll be installing these LEDs on a 95 Chevrolet K1500. This process is the same between 88 and 98 pickups, Suburbans, Yukons, and Tahoes. Let's go ahead and get it before. This is the stock lights, how they look at night. Here's the headlights and the taillights. While doing this test drive, you can see the lights. You know, they work, they're good, but can they be better? This road we're on now is not well lit. We're going to go ahead and flicker the lights and you can see the difference. This is what the headlights look during the day. So everything we use in this video, we're going to go ahead and link down in the description below. We're going to use this two-piece headlight set from 1A Auto. However, we're going to use these LED bulbs from eBay and replace them with the new bulbs and see how much these LEDs make a difference. We're also going to pick up these LED tail lights from eBay as well and see how much they make a difference. These are the headlights from 1A Auto and the LED bulbs from eBay. We're going to go ahead and install the new headlights, so we're going to have to remove the grille. The grille is held on by 4 7mm, but we only have one. Once those 7mm are removed, go ahead and remove the grille. Go ahead and unplug the bulbs down below. Look how old these lights look compared to the new ones, day and night. The headlight assembly is held on by 4 10mm bolts. Go ahead and remove all those. Once those 10mm are removed, you can go ahead and take down the headlight assembly, but you're going to still have to unplug the wiring. All you got to do is lift up on those tabs and remove the wiring. Here are the stock headlights. Now here are the LEDs. Let's see how much of a difference this makes. So right in the new assembly, we're going to go ahead and install the LEDs. You just drop them in, twist them, and they lock in place. Now go ahead and reinstall the wiring. It just fits right into the new LEDs. Go ahead and start lining up the headlight to put back in. There is this little guide pin that will help you line up the headlight. Put the 4 10mm back in and this side is done. Look at the difference between the two. You could clearly tell the old one's just old, oxidized, and faded. So now we're going to go ahead and do the same to the other side. Go ahead and remove those 4 10mm bolts that are holding the headlight in. Pop off the wiring. Now let's go ahead and install the new LED bulbs. Rehook up the wiring to the new bulbs. Go ahead and put the headlight back in place. Throw in those 4 bolts, and this side is done. Here's a little sneak peek of the LEDs, and oh my god, that looks better already. Now we're going to go ahead and reinstall the grille and get it back together. Now we're going to go ahead and hook up these new LED tail lights. In order to remove our stock taillight, we're going to have to drop the tailgate and remove these 2 Phillips screws that hold in the taillight assembly. Go ahead and pop those 2 out and the taillight should come free. On top of the 2 screws, the taillight does have these 2 latches that help it stay in place. Now let's unplug the stock wiring. Just lift up the tab and pull out. Now look at the difference between these 2 taillights. You can't even see through the stock ones. The stock wiring just fits right into the new aftermarket ones, and when we reinstall them, go ahead and tuck the wiring back in. As you install the new headlights, make sure you put those latches in first, and then put the 2 Phillips screws in. Oh my lord, look at the difference between those 2. Other side, same thing. Remove the Phillips screws. Let's pull it out. Now let's remove that wiring. And let's put that factory wire harness into the new aftermarket taillights. Now reinstall the new taillight. Latches first, screws second. Look at these new versus old taillights. News are way clearer. Now that it's dark, let's put these new lights to the test. Just flashing my lights. Wow, look at that. Top right corner of your screen is the old ones. Look at the new though. Even the taillights are so much better. Bottom of your screen you see the old ones. Now look at these new ones. So much clearer. Overall, I gotta say, these LEDs really made a difference. Look at the brake lights, a lot brighter. Reverse lights, a lot brighter. Man, just during this drive test, you could just tell these LEDs work a lot better than the stock ones we had. In conclusion, for the money, we gotta say these LEDs are worth it. They perform great and ultimately enhance our driving experience. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave us a like. Consider subscribing to Big Girls Garage and also check us out on Instagram and TikTok. We post there regularly. Thank you everyone. Have a good night.